After Randi Weingarten and her American Federation of Teachers tried to blackmail Wells Fargo and attack NRA members, we told the truth that the media will never cover. That few women and few organizations have subjugated more American kids to a life of violence, poverty, drugs, gangs, and jail than Weingarten and her AFT. Pointing out that truth sent Weingarten and her AFT comrades into a Twitter meltdown. Here's just one tweet from Weingarten's buffet of madness responding to my criticism. Quote, "Last time I looked, it was teachers shielding kids and taking money out of their pockets for supplies for kids. Stop bullying, and why are you so afraid of us asking Wells Fargo to make a choice, children or guns?" So many things about Weingarten's statement disgust me. First, if Weingarten is so concerned about money coming out of teachers' pockets, perhaps she and the AFT shouldn't force educators, extort them by law to join their organization and pay dues. Many of these teachers don't agree with AFT's socialist agenda. Teachers who own guns, by the way, who could now suffer financially due to Weingarten's publicity stunt with Wells Fargo and the NRA. And then there's Weingarten's go-to progressive line: stop bullying. This from a woman who has held school districts hostage for political gain. There is no bigger bully than Randi Weingarten. She puts the well-being of underperforming teachers over the futures of children. She turns schools into failure factories just so she can shake hands with the purveyors of mediocrity, Clinton, Pelosi, and Warren. So Randi Weingarten, please don't talk about bullying when you are literally bullying Wells Fargo by issuing them an anti-NRA ultimatum. But what's most disgusting about Weingarten's statement? Her using this line. "It was teachers shielding kids," she writes, to try to score points against the NRA. Yes, they did, Randi. And so Anthony Borges, he did too, a 15-year-old who saved 20 of his classmates. I look at him and the Stoneman Douglas football coach who gave his life to save his students, and I look at them with absolute awe. They are heroes, and their sacrifices should not be used as pawns in your ridiculous publicity stunt against the NRA and Wells Fargo. So here's some more truth for Weingarten and her AFT. It's the ultra-liberal politicians you coerce, the teachers that you coerce them to support, the policies you bully into law, the so-called liberals. They are the reason teachers and students at Parkland were forced to shield students unarmed. Look no further than the millions you spent on electing Obama, a man that would nationalize the socialist school discipline policy that strong-armed faculty into refusing to discipline students. Broward County School Superintendent, your favorite puppet, by the way, Robert Runcie, jumped on board, telling Broward County, don't arrest kids, even for severe and repeated discipline issues. Those policies that you helped put in place, Randi Weingarten, put your teachers and their students at risk. It's why the Parkland shooter was never arrested, which is one of the reasons he was able to get a gun in the first place. Randi Weingarten, you want Wells Fargo to choose between guns and children when your calls to disarm law-abiding teachers make them choose between life and death.